Two old people on the couch here. I'd like to welcome you and thank you for viewing the video.
Make America great again, from sea to shining sea. It's the land of the free, my friends, the one for you and me. Let's go.
It is Wrap Up Friday and we're here on the couch and ready to do a show.
Can I say one thing?
Yes.
Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Smile. She's radiant.
Stop.
And you look, I like you in that natural green color.
No,
Yeah,
okay.
You look
Well,
very
you.
well tonight.
Thank you. That's sweet.
I'm just glad it's Friday.
I am glad it's Friday.
All right, so we got our show on.
Yes.
And we got back from our trip. You know, the instructor took us.
Uh-huh. Oh, you went on a trip.
Yeah, she took us to the mall.
The mall?
The
I
mall.
thought the mall closed like 5 years ago.
That might explain some things. Because
Uh-oh.
we tried to get in.
Uh-huh.
And most of the doors are boarded up.
Uh-oh.
One door wasn't boarded up. So we went in there. It was kind of dark.
Why did you stay?
Because the instructor took us there. We don't pay that much to
shuffle dance?
To shuffle dance.
Oh.
It's a budget operation. So she snuck us in that door and we set up and she hit the boom box, right? And we started doing our yickada yickada yickada.
Mm-hmm.
And he looked like a homeless guy and he was up on the balcony or whatever. He just peeked his head. He goes, "Hey, turn it down. I'm trying to sleep up here," you know?
Oh,
So we killed the music and we got out of there real quick. So the mall was a bust. So maybe we'll try. I don't know what her next move is, but that's how our trip went. Yep, today.
Went today. Well, that's not good.
All right, let's not bore the people anymore about my mall.
Karen's
mall
over there just dying.
Yeah,
laughing.
Karen's mad
just laughing
because she said last show.
I know we didn't mention her.
And Karen is our faithful producer.
Mm-hmm. She is.
She's a little bit on the,
It's all right.
She's worried about all the stuff and she's liberal, but we love her. She's great.
She's great. She takes good care of us. We love her.
When she comes to work.
When she comes to work.
All right. So furry friends?
Furry friends.
All right.
Furry friends, let's all get to those furry friends.
All right, we have Chloe.
Oh,
Chloe is sent in by Eric at GreenHorn 1 Acre. You didn't bring it in here.
GreenHorn 1 Acre is one of our best friends on the YouTubes.
On the YouTubes, yes.
And he's building an off-grid cabin.
Yes.
In Arizona.
Yes.
And he's one of our best friends. And it's like a badge of honor whenever you get somebody else's t-shirt.
Oh,
and he sent us a t-shirt.
He did.
And we really love them. You got to go check them out. We'll put the description.
You'll have a link in
down
the bottom.
below. But go ahead. This is his puppy?
Yes, this is Chloe. And Chloe is out at his property looking majestic and enjoying the property.
Well, I've never seen him on his show. And maybe he has been, but
maybe
I watch all of them from start to finish.
Mm-hmm.
So unless maybe it was just on his last video, or
I don't know. I'm just saying.
I've never seen this puppy. Maybe it's been walking around, but
maybe you just don't pay attention.
GreenHorn 1 Acre. Let us know if you've put your puppy on the show before. But I'm just not. If I did,
you're not being laser focused.
Yeah, I'm not laser focused. Okay, so thanks. GreenHorn 1 Acre for sending in your pup.
Yes,
everybody, it's a must. It's a great show. It's a good YouTube channel.
It is great. And we need some furry friends. So send in your furry friends to twooldpeopleonacouch@gmail.com.
Yep.
Okay. So you have a correction from our last show about eggs.
Yeah, Sharin Nature. We'll put she's got a channel too. Sharin Nature.
Yes.
Is her channel.
Mm-hmm.
And she corrected me because I kind of didn't. I wasn't wrong. I said I think it's vinegar.
Yeah.
But it's a mineral oil.
Mm-hmm.
If you again, don't take my word. Go
over to Sharin Nature's channel.
channel.
Check
Maybe
out
she's
the
got
egg preserving.
But You put them in mineral oil. You douse them in mineral oil.
Yeah.
And they last 9 months.
Yeah.
Which to me is still fascinating.
Yeah,
you know?
It is fascinating since I refrigerate mine.
And then, because people go through the painstaking of, jarring eggs. But who knows? You could just, take your eggs, and, with the shell, dip them in mineral oil. Again, don't quote me on any of this. Don't go home and do this right away. And then you can't do it I don't think you can do it with the store-bought ones either. It's got to be, like you said, they have to be done right away with a natural shell without being bleached and all that other stuff for it to work. Okay, all right. That's good.
All right, so let's get to some news.
Okay, let's do it.
So we're going to start with this list, and it's going to have 50. It's going to have a house in all 50 states. So, but it's kind of interesting, but we're going to go fast, okay?
I won't try to hit you with one of my long stories. Okay,
thank you.
All right.
This is what a $50,000 home looks like in each state.
Okay, well, it's kind of, it's hard to say in each state because we're talking cities and country. But,
yes.
That's all right.
But you can tell the difference.
Okay.
You can tell what states have high, like, I don't know what you call it. Like, the cost of living is high, or what states the cost of living is low.
Well,
you can tell.
Going.
Okay, so let's go.
All right.
Anchorage, Alaska. Nice home.
Boy, yeah.
New York City, New York.
Just
small home.
Slither.
Yeah.
Yep.
Birmingham, Alabama.
Ooh,
nice house. Nice. Seattle, Washington. Now, when you're seeing the inside of the house, it means it's like a condo or a townhouse.
Yeah. It's not going to be too big.
Yes. So it's not going to be big.
Okay.
Phoenix, Arizona.
Pretty nice size house.
Kansas City, Missouri.
All right. That's not too...
fancy.
Fancy.
Is it Suez Falls?
Yeah, Suez Falls, South
Dakota.
That's kind of standard.
House. Yeah, it's standard, but it's a nice house. It's got a 3-car garage.
I guess inflation. I haven't really priced real estate lately. So to me, that would be, $200,000 tops. But
yeah, I know.
But I'm out of the game for a long time.
Plus, we can't afford a $500,000 house.
No.
So that's besides something.
Oh, that's nice.
Point.
I like it.
Little Rock, Arkansas.
That's a nice house.
Denver, Colorado. Again, must be a townhouse of some sort. Louisville, Kentucky.
Yep.
Looks old.
Old and fixer-upper for $500,000.
Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Yeah, although you're getting back on the East Coast, things are old back on the East Coast. Wilmington, Delaware.
Williamton.
What he said.
Delaware. I can't say that word. That looks like an older home, but it's pretty big.
Nice. I mean, it's still,
for $500,000. Honolulu, Hawaii, and that's not for the whole building. It's for an apartment in that building.
Okay.
And it's a 1-bedroom apartment.
1-bedroom apartment. Okay, I was going to say, dang, man.
Boise, Idaho, which that seems pretty standard.
That's not $500,000-ish to me. Again, is it like in the middle of a college town or something? I don't know. Keep going.
Okay. Los Angeles, California. Now that's just pitiful.
That's terrible.
Chicago, Illinois.
Yeah, that's an old style house.
Pretty standard, but pretty big.
Yeah.
Minneapolis, Indiana. Looks pretty small.
Yeah, that's not...
Des Moines, Iowa.
Des Moines, Iowa, yeah.
Looks like a nice size house.
Yeah, you're doing pretty good in Des Moines.
Wichita, Kansas. Looks like a nice house. New Orleans, Louisiana. And that looks pretty standard and small.
Yeah, I would never want to live in New Orleans myself, personally. Just my own opinion.
Portland, Maine, which, again, this is a townhouse.
Okay.
Baltimore, Maryland, and look at this.
What is that? Can we... Is this even right? You don't even clean up in this picture. I mean, I think the person that made this, Realtor.com, did not... They got a beef against Baltimore. Now, I know Baltimore's rough and everything, and it's going through some hard times and everything, but come on now. That is not a $500,000 house in Baltimore. That's just...
ridiculous?
Well, that is nuts.
Okay.
And then also, we'll do the all right.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Boston, Massachusetts. So, again, a townhouse.
All right.
or a condo of some sort. Detroit, Michigan. That's not a bad looking house.
Yeah.
But yeah. Minneapolis, Minnesota, and again, it must be a condo or a duplex or whatever. Jackson, Mississippi. That's a nice house. Man. I like that house.
You can get pretty nice for $500,000.
Billings, Montana. Yes. That looks like a pretty standard house.
Yeah, I guess you can't see how far back it goes either. Yeah. But that doesn't look.
It's not huge. Jacksonville, Florida. Pretty nice house.
Yeah.
Omaha, Nebraska. Yeah. Pretty nice house.
Nice house.
Las Vegas, Nevada, and again, it's some sort of condo thing.
The Luxor
Hotel.
Pyramid.
The pyramid. Oh, okay. Whatever. Yeah, you can. Yeah. Manchester, New Hampshire, and it's a pretty big place,
but
it's
looks
old.
Yeah, that looks.
It looks old.
Ooh, man.
I know. New York. New Jersey. That just looks rough for $500,000. I don't know about
the
living
bars
there.
On there and everything.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Portland, Oregon. Pretty standard looking house, though.
Yeah, I mean that's the Brady Bunch house,
Yeah, I mean a nice house.
Yeah,
it is a nice house.
I like it.
Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Ooh,
now I thought the cost of living was higher in Albuquerque.
That's jamming.
Than that because that's a huge house.
Now it could be all roof and gables,
stucco,
and it might look more than how I say our house is like this, roof, and then the more expensive house get, but that's more flat roof because I'm just saying, I don't even know why I said that.
Okay, Charlotte, North Carolina, that's pretty small.
Yeah, see, I used to build houses in Columbia, South Carolina, so we'll see what.
Fargo, North Dakota.
Okay, Fargo.
So, nice. Pretty standard house, but pretty nice.
I mean, any of these in my mind that I'm seeing, though, I'm thinking more like 250.
Oh, yeah. A lot of them.
Unless
it's really nice. A couple of them have been really nice, but $500,000, that's $500,000.
Come on now.
Come on. Columbus, Ohio. Okay. Pretty nice little house, but $500,000.
Yeah.
Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
You could probably get a pretty,
$500,000. That's a new house.
That's where we're from, Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and that's a new house.
That's new, but $500,000 is going to get you
a big house. Can get you a nice house.
Yeah.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Again,
I know
you're looking at.
I know a person from Philly, and that kind of it's older.
Apartment.
They have older houses that are fixer up, a nice little quaint little, place where he lives. But the real estate.
Is insane.
Is high in Philadelphia.
Providence, Rhode Island. So again, that's going to be
like
a 2-bedroom. Yeah. Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
Charleston, South Carolina. That looks pretty standard.
Charleston, South Carolina. Now this looks like the houses I built, and they were like we would get the walls pre-built, right?
Yes.
But the flooring and the subcontract, it was a house. The only thing that was pre-built was the walls.
Okay.
The flooring and everything still had to be built, and then the walls just went in. And it came pre-packaged with all the windows and everything. And that's what I used to site supervise, and I had like 10 houses like this under construction. And that looks about like what
you used to build. Now, I would not pay $500,000 for that house.
Our houses were starter homes, and back in the day, I'm talking end of the 80s. And that's whenever the interest rates went up to 12%.
Yeah.
I got laid off, and then that's whenever I joined the military.
Yeah, okay.
I was building these right here.
Okay.
About that.
Nashville, Tennessee, and this house looks pretty standard.
Yeah.
Older.
Looks like a house
$500,000? I don't think so.
No.
Houston, Texas. Now that looks like a nice house. Now that's an interesting car parked out front, like a antique car of some sort.
I'm trying to think what it. Yeah.
Anyway.
I can't think.
Okay, Salt Lake City, Utah. That's a pretty small.
Oh, come
house.
on now. My old boss.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure. I'm gonna say his was $400,000.
And it was a huge house.
It was humongous, and it had a great view of the mountains and everything. Now that was again.
But he bought it a long time ago.
Yeah, that's true. That was.
He bought it a long time ago, and you're gonna say that
15 years ago at least.
Yeah, but things have gone. Real estate is through the roof right now.
I'm glad we own our house then.
Yeah, Cheyenne, Wyoming. Now, it's a nice house, but...
out in the middle of nowhere. The driveway doesn't even go to a road.
I would only pay $150.
It just goes to the edge of the dirt field.
If it's brand new.
And then you have to go...
Yeah.
Right.
Burlington, is it right?
Burlington, Vermont.
Vermont. So, pretty standard house. I wouldn't pay $500,000 for many of these. Right. Virginia Beach, Virginia.
Okay.
Charleston, West Virginia. That looks like a nice house, though.
Yeah, that would be cool.
But it looks like it's ran down a little bit.
Yeah.
So, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And again, it's going to be a townhouse or something like that. And that's it. So.
And if you live in any state, you have to get that.
Yeah, you have to get the vaccine.
to buy the $500,000
That's all of it.
house.
I don't know. I found them interesting. Right. I don't know if we bored you to tears.
We probably...
But...
People, you can... Well, I'm telling them now. You can fast forward through it. If you're bored with it, just fast forward through it.
We're going to get to the news now.
Okay.
So, 102 people, fully vaccinated people, contracted COVID in Washington State. So they had the vaccine, and right now they've had 100 people of those have gotten the virus, even though they were vaccinated. So just saying.
Okay.
U.S. Army enters final phase of development before kicking out future long-range assault aircraft program. I thought this plane was really cute. I really thought it was a good-looking...
Future long-range assault craft program. Well, it looks like an Osprey but it looks like the back tail of an F-117 stealth bomber. So I'm like going, you put the two together, maybe it's a stealth Osprey.
Ooh, that might be. That might be. And then this was the other one that they showed a picture of.
That's pretty cool. Two-bladed helicopter with a propeller in the back, boy.
I like that one better, but it showed both pictures, so
Well, if it looks better, that's how you win wars.
That's how you win wars. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and I already showed that. Okay, so now...
Okay, here we go with your ridiculous maps.
Okay, so Easter-related terms, each state Googles more than any other. So... Oklahoma is crisis ridden, so that's a good one.
Yeah, we're the only one.
Arkansas is like Easter music.
Okay.
Look, Alaska is deviled eggs.
Yeah, okay.
So tell us what your state is in the comments, and tell us what your state is in the comments.
I'm going to tell you one thing about these maps that you find.
Yes.
Is some of them some of these are nuts balls.
Yeah, I know.
And they're not even close to being right. So I just want to put that in the statement.
Well, I just want to say, comment below, right. Tell us what your state is, and if you agree
Let's see
or disagree.
Some of the Eastern music.
Peeps.
Yeah, because the people in Arkansas, they're like, oh man,
Easter music.
Where can we find some good Easter music? Easter jokes in Missouri. How about
Kentucky? Kentucky is rabbit season. They must hunt rabbits right now.
No, it's Bugs Bunny.
Oh, okay. And
bunny cake in Florida.
Arizona is bunny costume.
Jesus movies in South Carolina. When did Jesus die?
Who killed Jesus is Pennsylvania.
That's nuts balls. Let's see what else. We got egg foo young. Come on, people! Now this is.
You don't like it?
I don't think any of this is true.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna have another slide in a minute, but they're messed up a little bit. Okay. Right. So keep that in mind. Okay. Stock market could double by 2030 because COVID has utterly changed the policy environment. Analysts say, I think.
Well, I hope our guy is on it.
Okay.
And I hope. What did Mr. Miyogi's trainee say?
He keeps saying that it's going to go up and up and up. But there's going to
What's
be another...
his name again?
Gregory
Mannarino.
So there's going to be another slide, though, in a minute that's going to counteract this one. Okay. So just so you know, but they're not in order. So forgive me.
All right.
Okay. Immune response may be linked to, and this is what you were saying, this AstraZeneca vaccine clot issues, right?
Yeah.
Death risk rising among young adults in Brazil. Okay.
I started hearing this clock thing, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what the heck is that all about? And yeah, so that's
So we're
very.
going to get a disclaimer.
Now is that? And I've never heard that one before, AstraZeneca. So I don't think that's what we're getting here.
Approved in America, but I could be wrong about that.
I don't think we're getting it in this
I
area.
don't think we are.
We're getting what, the Pfizer and
the Moderna.
the Moderna
and the Johnson & Johnson. I'm pretty sure about that.
Right.
But keep listening.
Right.
Okay. Canada pauses their
AstraZeneca
vaccine for under 55 because young adults are getting blood clots.
Oh man, that's scary.
Yeah, that is very
I would
scary.
rather take, if I'm under 55, which I'm not, but I would rather.
Take your chance.
I'm just gonna get it.
Yeah.
And feel like crap for a while,
Mm-hmm.
and then roll out the other side, or I might die. Who knows? But
Okay.
But then, if you got something and it made you worse off,
Yes.
and then the rest of your life you're like going, dude, that was a really bad mistake.
I know.
You can't take it back.
I know you can't. All right.
Just my personal opinion.
Okay.
Personal opinion.
This is the counter to the stock market one.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Now, how Biden's infrastructure plan could trigger a stock market correction
Well, that
because
could be
he's going to
too.
raise taxes on all the corporations and
then they're going to
all these
pull
things.
back.
And they're going to pull back and
I hope
all
it's-
these different kinds of things.
For the sake of our investments, I hope it's, even if, I don't know, if that could be the good thing. I mean, I'm being a little selfish, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if all the craziness is going on out there,
Mhm.
right? And if for once in my lifetime, I'm doing the right thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I actually come out very good at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's, I hope it's the first. I hope the stock market goes.
You hope
goes
it's
nuts
the first
balls.
slice.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And,
Okay.
I mean,
All
I'm
right.
just being selfish, though.
Yeah, you are. So,
All
okay. 13 states won't let you claim Biden's $10,200 unemployment tax break. So on your state taxes, you still have to claim that you made that. So, and
Okay.
it's these states right here: Colorado, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Kentucky, Massachusetts, Minnesota, Mississippi, North Carolina, New York, Rhode Island, South Carolina, and West Virginia. So,
That's weird.
but
A lot of Democrat states.
well, because they're hurting for tax money.
Okay.
I'm sure that's
Yeah,
why.
all right.
So that's probably why. But we already paid our taxes. I filed our taxes, and nobody could tell me how to file it for that. So I just paid it on it, and if we
And
get
then
some back,
It'll be a
bonus.
mistake, and they'll bring it back to us.
It'll be a bonus.
Yeah. I remember you talking about that
Yeah,
on
I
our
did.
one show.
Okay, and then we're done.
All right.
So that was a good show.
Everybody
I
have
like
a
it.
good weekend.
Yeah, have a good Easter. Enjoy your Easter. See some family
That was a
members.
different-
Celebrate some Christian things.
I
If you're
think
Christian.
for Monday, you should go back to the fast food restaurants that have closed. More fun than $500,000 houses. Just my personal opinion.
Oh, okay. You like that one better?
Yeah, that
Okay.
was fun. And people can relate to that. As soon
People
as you
can.
put something up, people be like, oh, yeah. So I think
I-
Monday we go back to fast foods that are shut down
Okay.
and out of business.
Okay. But see, I find it interesting, like, how much inflation has made things so unattainable
Yeah.
for buying houses and stuff like that. I wouldn't pay $500,000 for anything because I don't have $500,000. So,
Yeah, because I'm going to just go back. Like racks. I
Mhm.
heard of racks the other day. Where they're saying all the ones that were hurt and go. Like, I think there might be one racks left.
Okay.
But racks used to be like an Arby's too. But I forgot all about it. But then it came up on things that went under. I was like, racks.
I know. I try to keep
that was
it
what
fun.
and I like the racks better than Arby's because they had like salad bar. They had all
Okay.
kind of wacky
Let's
stuff.
get out of this.
Okay.
We'll go back to we'll have some
What
fun
I'm
stuff
trying
on
to say
Monday.
is we need to go back to the food segment and hit it with the fast food. People
Okay,
love
fast
fast
food.
food.
We will.
Right.
We'll get on,
On
that
Monday's show.
on Monday's show.
Okay.
So,
All right.
until next time, remember, do your own research and be prepared.